Someone close to me recently found another job. When they told their manager, the founder of the company, that they were leaving, well, it all got quite emotional. First it was, "Oh, I wish you'd spoken to me." And that was followed by what can only be described as a surface level discussion on the whys of the situation. But he didn't get it. He was too internally constructed. He identified too much with his own needs rather than the needs of his relationships to understand why he hadn't been spoken to before the bombshell dropped. Now, managing people is managing relationships, and we can only do that when we are able to focus not just on what we need from those working with us, but also their needs and the needs of the relationship to maintain an open and honest dialogue. Now, this stuff is important in larger corporations, but at least they have the capacity to fill a gap when someone leaves, even a relatively key employee. To them, it's little more than the equivalent of a paper cut. But in a rapidly growing startup, losing a key employee can be more like an arterial laceration, jeopardizing contracts, cash flow, and credibility. All of this should be obvious, yet in so many cases it isn't. A recent survey published in Sifted identified that most startup bosses are not fit to manage. And while hiring an HR manager can certainly help, ultimately that's just about putting in place processes and procedures. The key is development, vertical development to be precise. Improving our level of self-awareness or our dynamic intelligence or the quality of our thinking. Now, the quality of our thinking is determined by the balance between what are known as cognitive intentions. The greater the balance, the more able we are to be flexible in our thinking. And this improves our dynamic intelligence as measured by our level of self-awareness. So what cognitive intentions are at play in people management? Well, I've already hinted at them above, and it should be no surprise that the vast majority are those that relate to the socio-emotional and communication aspects of our thinking. Of particular importance are balance across sensory channel cognitive intentions so that we don't overly rely only on one of our key senses, seeing, hearing, or feeling. Balance in our perspectives is also important so we can recognize and appreciate our own needs, the needs of others, and the needs of our relationships. Balance between our internal and external frames of reference so that we don't just rely on our own point of view, but can accommodate the others' points of view as well. And of course, balance in our primary attention so we have as much concern for others' well-being as we do our own. Now, given the social nature of humans, it won't surprise you to learn there are others, but these are a good start. If you're interested in learning more about how the quality of your thinking can impact your business relationships, then do reach out for a chat.